More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
First carry now. This is Biglg to and that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Rip 23. Hey, Ginger, attack. Silver.
They'll go again here with Tootin. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
And off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. The toss play to Tootin. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
All in left side. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 3rd down, here's Tootin. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Brings it in at the 13. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Take right open. Please, Silver.
2nd down, give to Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. It's a race down the right side. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Starting at the 10. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
And first carry now, Brashard Smith. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Brashard Smith. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
43. 15.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Mahomes to throw for it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. From the pistol, Smith. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, kill!
On play action now, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Biglg to And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence with it on first. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Ooh, almost to throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Rocco switch.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Got it. Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Heavy. Hey.
Game works for the touchdown. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make it stop. Because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Hand off to the back. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Where's it?
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Go.
Design quarterback run here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Yellow.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So the flag is declined, and now Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Yellow. 480.
Running it after the penalty. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 yards. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, kill. Hey, go.
1st and 10.
Lawrence looking to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Try connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Come back. 57 colors.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. One last play before the break.
Hey, run! Son, this is hot. Hey, kill!
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 15,
Now a give running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it to the end zone. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
All these years later, I can still hear my dad, my high school football coach, say big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. And that, my friends, was a big-time moment. And now should energize this offense to go on the field and go take that lead.
Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to fail to break even on the choice to bring it out. Touchback would have been to the 35. He is out at the 30.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Inside give here for Tootin. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Ah, inside, side!
Tootin headed left. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, Lion, Lion! Phil!
Now it's Tootin. Here he goes again! And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Buying some time right. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
They give it to him again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Yellow! Yellow! Easy!
To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in by his backsman. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He'll throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A toss play to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
From the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, Lion!
Hand off to Tootin. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey!
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Tootin on 1st and 10. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Sink right. Sink right open. Here we go.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
Easy, route.
A run here with Tootin. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they... set up shop at the 35.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard. It's 3rd down.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd down. It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
4th and forever coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's one you watch the next day, and as a quarterback, you want that throw back. Quarterbacks are perfectionists, and when it's caught just out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
Motion man sent left. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that. Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. But Kerr to try the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs, 27.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kick. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Ready.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Rip.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ground, Tootin. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, run. Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Ginger, tight. Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Hey, Soko.
2nd down give to Tootin. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
A give to Evans. And he has the Jaguar 1st down bump. And they can run out the clock on this way.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Done.
Here's the 1st carry for LeQuint Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports.